Hi, and welcome to this part one of two videos. Maybe we'll just mix it together into one. We're going to put on makeup on each other. So
yeah, it's kind of like wanted to do something fun, and especially for our dear patrons, and this just seemed like a fun thing to do. You've been talking about doing some makeup stuff, and then I just asked you if you wanted to do something together, just to start it out. And then we came up with the fun idea that we should do makeup on each other, because I have absolutely no idea how to do it. I've never put makeup on myself or anyone else, and you usually only do it on yourself. So.
I have only put on makeup on others.
Yes.
2 or 3 times in my life. So
yeah. So if I had to put money on who's gonna do the best makeup, I'm still gonna go with Kat, because you at least know how to use makeup and what kind of makeup does what and what to use where. And to me, I'm just looking at all this stuff on the floor right now, and I have no idea where to begin. But we'll get there. So yeah, this is just a fun little thing, so that we can entertain each other in these kind of stressful times. So.
Yeah, and Sonny is gonna start out by putting makeup on me, so I don't feel as bad, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Do you want me to just start, or?
Yeah, I think you should just try and see if you can reason my way through it.
Yeah. Because I don't I should have paid more attention to when you do it, because then I would at least know where to start. Because I don't know if you start with the foundation part.
There's no right or wrong way to do it.
There isn't? Okay, well then.
There's a theory. If you follow Robert Welsh, there's definitely a theory.
I'm sure there is. Bronzer. Are we going to start with that? Or you look like that's a very bad...
It's your look, hon. It's your look.
I don't know what's what. Is bronzer, is that what you normally put on your entire face?
Well, it's not the first thing.
It's not the first thing. I don't believe it's highlight either.
Bingo.
Or is it? It is. Okay.
No!
Oh no, okay. It's not.
Well, if you wanna, you can.
This one is called Bear With Me, and that's what I'm gonna ask all of you to do. Bear with me. Alright. I got a little hint, and I think I know what to start with. A foundation. That's a foundation for the whole thing. So that's this thing, I guess? Yes.
You have to put it on your hand.
Put it on my hand?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
I don't like to get, iffy stuff on my hands. What do I...
Messy fingers.
Messy fingers, yes. I don't like that.
Be careful, because, it's...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was that a lot?
It's very light, so it is a bit of a lot, but it's okay.
Okay. What do I then use? This? Oh, no, that's wet. Is it supposed to be wet? Whoa, that does a lot.
We're also using a lot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Full coverage.
Wow. I need to even all this stuff out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think.
It's not toxic or anything, right?
Well, it does say Don't
eat it. It says don't eat.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, she's got a very white nose. Alright, I'm starting to even it out a little bit. So let's go with some more. And it's not going to be pretty or anything. It's just do a wall paint maybe or something.
It's your look, hon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could just do that. Just camouflage. No, I'm kidding.
If you wanna.
Now what? Now we're gonna have a real problem here, because I don't know if I've ever told any of you guys out there, but I have a real thing with when things get close to the eyes. if it's my eyes or anyone else's eyes, if I see it in a video or in real life, I just get kind of freaked the fuck out. So I don't know how I'm gonna approach that whole thing, like getting stuff in and like very close to your eyes. Oh. There's a whole thing about brows as well. What have I done? Make Me Brow is the name of this one. From Essence. So you just... like these.
I can feel the wand on my cheeks.
Your brows are very right there. Precision brow pencil. Ooh. Am I gonna paint? Okay.
You can paint.
Is this a pencil?
Kind of.
But
You have to screw.
so is that just to, is it to highlight like around the brows, or I don't know. Whoa, that was not good. That did not do anything good. Why am I doing this even? I don't know. Let's just stop. So now we the eyes, I guess. Oh, this is really not good. You have like an orange thing like right underneath. Oh no. We can I don't know what we can do. Let's go. Oh, yes. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. So just to tie it in some ways to something that we're watching, I'm going to try to do like a drama thing on your eyes. It's just a lot of black. So I'm guessing that's... and maybe that's going to conceal some of the stuff that I just did, which was not a good idea. So that's... Okay, I have 4 things to choose from. This is straight up just a pencil. Let's start with the big one. I'm just...
What have I done?
Well, you're the one who wanted to go with this me doing makeup on you and vice versa thing. Oh no.
Can you at least do it on the other eye as well? Are we going for like a clockwork orange thing or something?
No clockwork orange thing, no wife beater thing or anything. It's just... Alright, I'm just gonna lean into the silliness now. What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh no. I used too much. Good luck editing this, honey. What can we do to like highlight, what can we do for the... We can't save it in any way, so now we can just make it more crazy and colorful and... highlight. Yeah, the eyes are not my proudest achievement. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know, do you normally do it up here as well? Now we are. I already have a lot of respect for what you do and like how much time you spend on it and how difficult it is. So I'm just glad that I'm not doing it. Well, if I wanted to, I could do it, but there's no one is saying that I have to. At least to me, makeup is just divided into what can we do. Like there's something with the eyes, and then there's something with the mouth and the cheeks and now the brows as well. So let's finish off this look with some lips. What do you say?
Yes, let's do it.
I like red lips, so... Ooh. No, this is even more red. Revolution. This. Uh-oh. This is not what I expected. This is not a normal lipstick. I can't. I'm gonna find another that looks and works more like a normal thing. Now, this looks more like a normal lipstick. Ow. It's not one of the ones that smell really nice.
No.
Oh my god. Well, I hope you guys are having a laugh. Because, I don't know what else to do.
Are you done?
I have put on makeup on someone else for the first time in my entire life. I don't know if you can actually categorize it as being makeup. I think if I didn't do what I did to your eyes, this could still be salvageable. But right now, it's probably better that you just grab a wet wipe and just remove the whole thing.
Maybe I should just go a little bit closer to the camera so you can see the masterpiece.
Sorry.
And the eyes, I mean, aren't they just the crown piece?
Yes, I was going for like, maybe like a raccoon look or something.
Well, you said drummer.
I did, but that's way more than what drama ever did. That was a fail, but
Aw, don't beat yourself up.
now I've tried it at least. I know that that's never gonna be my profession, and once again, I'm fine with that.
We're just gonna go straight into it then.
We're just gonna keep going. All right, so
All right.
now it's my turn. A fair warning: if you don't like looking at people freaking out about stuff, then too bad. Wow, that's a very small amount compared to what I did.
And this is the first time, well, I haven't, as I said, really put on makeup on anyone before, really. So a person with a beard is definitely a challenge.
Maybe you can give me like a what was her name? Conchita Wurst.
Conchita Wurst?
Yes.
Oh, she was very beautiful. I don't think I can do that great of makeup.
Don't take deep breaths.
I was a little bit. Sonny is a little bit darker than me. So I was a little bit afraid if I actually had a tone that could.
At one point when I was younger, I did.
Stop talking! I'm putting on makeup.
I did do a lot of theater stuff, and that was the only time that anyone ever put on something that resembled makeup on me. So it was also, I think, like powder, also something around the eyes, and they just gave up, pretty much, the girls who were doing it, because they had to be at least 3 people to do it around my eyes, two to hold me still and hold my head, and then the third person to actually do the thing.
Yeah.
That was not easy.
I do not like that kind of stuff.
No. That's the reason why I'm not wearing contact lenses, even though I probably should, because usually I'm wearing glasses. But I don't do so on our videos, because then there would be too much of a reflection and everything. But I should be wearing contact lenses or glasses all the time.
Okay, I haven't seen this up close yet, so I'm just gonna
marvel at my work.
I mean, it's stunning.
You can definitely see the eyes. Like
it looks like I've been eating chocolate.
Oh, you know what it looks like? Your eyes? It looks like someone played a cruel joke on you where like asked you to look through a set of binoculars, and then they painted the eye holes with like shoe polish or something.
We're just gonna darken up the periphery a little bit, because we do have quite big foreheads, both you and I.
We do?
Yeah. It's not really foundation. It's more like finishing products to make your skin look less flat, so you actually have a little bit of structure in your face. Because if you put on a lot of foundation, you can easily wash out your natural features. Flick, 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 flick. It's so nice that you want to do this. Yes, a little bit of highlighter. Yeah. Mark your cheekbones a little bit. Make them stand out. Yeah, stand out. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, actually. Even though we do talk about it a lot.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Disney movies.
Yes. And if you guys don't know which one we're talking about, then it's the Goofy movie. That's what it's called in English. Yeah, sorry.
Movie, yeah.
In Danish, it's called
Pit Mut og Søn.
Yeah, so yeah, it's basically called Goofy and Son.
I first saw Goofy movie as a 17-year-old, so I was a little bit late to the game, but I loved it. I think it was very cute.
Yeah, that's such a fun. I think it's funny to think of that. You know, I grew up with it. I watched it at a very, 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 very early age. I don't remember when it came out or anything, but I can't have been more than 4 or 5 years old when I saw it the first time, and I have of course a very nostalgic feeling about it. But so do you. But you saw it as a 17-year-old, so you saw it through the eyes of a teenager, or a teenager who's already been a teenager for a long time. And I was not even close to being a teenager when I saw it the first time. But so I just think it's funny that even though I was a kid and you were a teenager when we watched it the first time, then it still means a lot, and we can still... Because I know about a lot of people, and if they don't watch a certain movie when they're kids or at the right time, like when it comes out, then they will never have the same sort of relationship to it, if you know what I mean. Like, a lot of people who grew up with the Goonies, for example, in the 80s, they have a very, very nostalgic feeling about that movie, and they love it. Most people who watch it as an adult or later on in life, they do not have the same connection to it at all. Same with Star Wars and a lot of stuff like you watch when you're a kid, or if it's... The Goonies might be more only for 80s kids, 90s kids, I don't know. Something like Star Wars is maybe more universal. Everybody can watch it as a kid and learn something from it. But if you watch it as an adult the first time, I don't think you're ever gonna have the same feeling about it.
Well, I was 18 when I first saw the Star Wars, all 6 episodes of Star Wars.
Yes,
and
you clearly didn't like the prequels, and you've never liked the prequels, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I always liked Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn, and I actually never cared about Jar Jar Binks. I think I have a very neutral feeling about him.
Yeah.
And I know that's not the...
That's not the norm?
No. I don't think you have to be a kid or very young to like Star Wars. I just think you have to like a certain way of telling stories. And I think you have to be a certain...
Maybe you go at it with a certain mindset. Like, because just what I've learned is just a lot of adults who've watched Star Wars for the first time, they're like, what's all... I don't understand what all the fuss is about. What Star Wars represents and what it presents to people. It's very good for young adults and young kids who are getting introduced to this sort of entertainment and to the world overall, and good and bad and all that stuff. And if you're an adult, then your life has already been soured by life, by going through life and you know, not having more of an understanding already that it's not black and white, the world is not black and white, and they might not get the same feeling when watching Star Wars as younger. But I don't know, it's just a funny thing to think about, like how people relate to certain things depending on when they saw it or experienced it for the first time.
But one of the things why I love or why I don't hate The Phantom Menace as much is because I watched it with my very dear childhood friend who was a big Star Wars fan, with the Padawan braid and everything. So I do have, when I saw that again as an 18-year-old, I did remember it from seeing it as a, I don't know, how 5-year-old maybe?
No. Came out in 99, so you would have been like 7.
Yeah, I was just about to correct myself and say 7. I remember that, and I remember he loved it so much. In that regard, I definitely could see the appeal, and I have played Star Wars in the garden and found out. I also saw the episode 6 when I was a kid, and once again, I think those are the things. I had a dear childhood memory of it, and that helped a lot. But yeah, that's why I definitely have a more nostalgic feeling to some of the Star Wars movies, and why I think I also was prepped or prone to actually liking Star Wars.
I can certainly see, and and I know, of course, that you like The Phantom Menace the most out of all the prequel movies, and that is, as you said, it probably has something to do with the fact that you watched it at an early age and you have like a certain experience connected to it, and might be a nostalgic experience. Whereas like I feel that way about all three of the prequels, because I was the perfect age when they came out. I was like 8 years old when episode 1 came out, 11 when episode 2 came out, and 14 when episode 3 came out. So that was pretty spot on for me at that point. And I even have I have wonderful memories just when it comes to those movies, and like Attack of the Clones. I've always been very, very, very intrigued with Boba Fett at first, and then the whole Mandalorian armor and culture and everything. So when they introduced Jango Fett into the prequels, I was just yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, those brows are not good, but you do have very natural, unruly brows.
Yes, I do.
Perhaps I can even sneak a little bit of mascara on your.
You can try.
Lashes?
Yeah. Give it a go. But yeah, so just to round off this whole Star Wars thing that we just suddenly found ourselves talking about, is I've always liked Revenge of the Sith. I've never considered it a bad movie.
I just hate Hayden Christensen's portrayal of
Anakin
I know. So much that I can't look past it.
A lot of people do, and I totally get that as well. And you can even, like, if you want to trust what George said about the prequels, that they're more like tone poems and not like actual movies in the same sense that you normally would in a movie when you're making it focus on the whole acting thing and the script and all that. To him, it's more about tone and thematics, where like he's a great storyteller. He's one of the best, but he maybe shouldn't write his own dialogue. Is all that I'm saying. But yes, I still enjoy those movies, especially for the world building.
I'm just so concentrated that I have a hard time,
chiming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, chime.
Chime.
Oh, I can actually, stuff is happening. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm going to look very handsome. Yes. Oh my god, it looks awful.
Everything looks better than what I did.
I'm just going to. Whoop, oh my god, it looks so bad. I'm so embarrassed by my own non-existing skills. Yeah.
Or,
good boy. Very good boy. I have to remember to breathe. I'm trying to guide Sonny through this horrible experience. Yes.
Whew. All right.
Then we just need the lips, and then you're done.
All right. So what do you
want to choose?
No, you choose. Just
I forgot a little bit of highlighter on the Cupid's bow, because you have the most amazing Cupid's bow.
Okay.
The Cupid's bow is this little curve you have on your upper lip.
Oh. What? Is that a lipstick?
Mm-hmm. And then it comes through the applicator thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I even hate the lips when I'm doing it myself, because it's not really easy. It's very hard. I always had such a hard time trying to draw within the lines when I was a kid. So this whole thing is definitely...
So within the lines.
Can you a little bit longer? More...
A little longer?
A little longer. Stop it. It's not easy being bilingual.
No, I know.
Yeah, so that's Sonny.
Right.
Can you please go to the... a little bit closer to the camera?
So that's the makeup that Kat did on me, and that's that horrible thing that I did to Kat. I'm so sorry. That's the makeup that I did on Kat.
You do have some very unruly brows. I think this brow is quite good, but this over here is like... And I know, it's like brows should not be twins, they should be siblings, but I don't think these are in the same family.
I notice my cheekbones. That's not something I usually do, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for trying this out with me.
You're perfectly welcome. It was actually quite fun, and we hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And tell us if you want to see more of us goofing around like this, and I'm sure that Kat would like to try out to do some actual makeup videos at some point?
I tried 2 times to film me just putting on makeup and talking. And the first time I was out of focus the whole time. And the second time there was no sound on the whole fucking thing. Because I didn't notice that I had to unmute the microphone.
Yeah.
So it was one without the visuals. Just fine.
Decent visuals.
Yeah, and then the second was the exact opposite, where it was the sound that was completely off. So.
But you'll give it another shot, another go at some point. This is just our first foray into stuff like this.
Yes, and it's also the first time I am the editor.
Yes.
So that's gonna be interesting. If you think my editing choices are completely odd, then just tell me and I'll see what I can do. But please be kind to me, because this is the first time. Apart from that, that's it for us. We hope you stay safe and healthy and wash your hands at least 20 seconds with warm water and soap. And yeah, there's not much else to say than thank you for watching and see you very soon, I hope. Bye!